tuning in.
You'd kill for those numbers. That's where this comes from.
What?
It's envy on every level.
What envy?
They're gorgeous, they're fantastic.
They're also the most stupid people I've ever seen
They're in
my
villa
entire
in the
life.
sun and 3 million people are watching.
Let's have a look at these little geniuses. We've got a clip. Here we are. Where is it?
You're the poor director.
What's going on? Where are they? Where are the dimwits?
What do you think about Brexit?
What's that? Like,
Where we're leaving the European Union.
So does that mean we won't have any cheese?
Cheese?
What are you talking
No,
about?
we're just not in the European Union. We're still...
Doesn't it mean it would be harder to, like, go to, like, Spain and stuff?
So it'll be harder to go on holidays?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I love my holidays.
Yeah.
He's got a very good point.
Done.
What did you say just before we came back on air, by the way? About Love Island.
What about it? What did I say?
About women
I say
who
who
like
about Love Island?
Love Island.
I said I could never, if I was single, I could never date a woman who said she liked or watched or, God forbid, appeared on Love Island. It would be a complete deal breaker.
So that's millions of us now off the hook.
Here's the extraordinary thing.
I love it.
Intelligent women who I normally respect and admire have all lost their brains, which I think is because they're watching a show that physically damages brain cells. It makes people that watch it more stupid, right?
We are joining us now a journalist, an intelligent female journalist, Elizabeth Day, who feels
Once intelligent female
good
journalist.
in entertainment.
Outrageous.
But alongside her is a relationship coach, Kate Mansfield, who is going to, I think, agree with Piers.
Absolutely, 100%.
Is this bad for relationships? Because you know what? I am enjoying watching them interact. I like finding out how other people interact in relationships. It's not normally something you
They're
get
not
to see.
relationships. They're just a bunch of...
Piers, have you ever watched an actual episode? Like a whole episode from beginning to end?
I made myself watch it.
You need to watch more than one.
It's a
because
bunch
it's a slow burner. It's like the
absolute
Archers.
cretins
You need
trying
to
to get
allow characters to
publicity,
settle.
and they're just trying to have sex with as many people as they can.
Nobody.
in the shortest possible
Absolutely
time.
untrue.
Nobody has had sex yet.
No,
Exactly,
I totally
Susanna.
agree with Piers. I mean, I think that it completely disempowers women. It makes women look like stupid morons, like bimbos. It shows that the message of it really is that you have to look like a size 8 model to get a man. Kendall's just been kicked out and rejected by Adam because she wouldn't put out and kiss him.
Right.
So what does that tell you about relationships? I mean,
Nothing.
she wanted to get to know him. She wanted to take her time. She got rejected. She's been cast
OK,
aside.
can I just, on the point about size 8 models,
Yeah.
I don't think it shows that you can only have a relationship if you're a size 8 model, because it's not as if they're choosing between size 8 and
They're
other
all hot.
size
There's
women.
no uglies allowed,
Yeah,
right?
That's
Where's
because
that, how's that empowering?
So they're equally matched.
That's like saying you shouldn't watch pole dart because Aidan Turner's got a lovely six-pack.
That's why people watch it.
No, but
That's why people watch it.
It's
ridiculous.
really seriously damaging
You're missing
to young
the point
girls.
of Love
If
Island.
that wasn't
I don't
why
think
people
it
watch
is damaging
pole dart,
at
why are
all.
all the publicity
It's
pictures
not
seen what it's
damaging
of?
at all.
It
I think
absolutely
actually
is.
the brilliant thing about Love Island, if you watch it properly from beginning to end for at least 3 episodes, is that you realise that the women are supporting each other. It's actually about people being nice to each other. It's actually genuinely about people looking for some kind of meaningful, loving relationship. Yes, there's a cash prize. Yes, there are endorsement deals. But within that framework, within that demographic, within the fact that it's reality TV and light entertainment, it is a fascinating anthropological study
Oh, for
of what
goodness
it is
sake.
to
Spot
date.
on.
You
It's
are
like-
Susanna.
it's like watching a bunch of-
Absolutely
And
not.
it prompts
I don't
very
agree at
interesting
all.
conversations. I don't know, Susanna, if you watch it with your children, but it prompts very interesting conversations.
We have conversations about what... I don't know if any of these women have augmented themselves, but we do have a conversation about that is not...
I think there's some clues, yeah.
I'd
take a pretty penny on it.
Actually, this is not realistic. You don't have to pretend this is realistic, the way that they all look,
No, I'm not
Kate.
saying that you do, but what I'm saying is that for young girls or women of any age who've had any kind of past trauma in their love life or who have got confidence issues to start with, watching that is giving them a message that unless you look like that, you don't have a hope
But
in
my
hell.
bigger concern is just...
I work with women on the ground level,
Right.
OK? I'm an expert in this area. I work with women from age 20 to 65. And this is actually very similar to the issue we have with online dating, where men have all the power. Georgia actually even says at one point, it feels like the guys have got all the power, and they do.
Yeah, but my wider point is it's celebrating stupidity.
Hayley showed
Let's
quite
go-
a lot of
Well,
power
exactly.
last
Let's take a
time.
look at Niall. Right, Niall is my favourite of all these wastrels.
People bring her up on the fact that she doesn't
Let's watch
Brexit.
Niall. Watch Niall.
But like, I didn't actually like say to her like before she went like anything. Like I didn't say like.
I mean,
Have you spoken to a teenager recently? Because they use the word like a
if
comma.
my kids spoke like that, they wouldn't eat for a week. right?
That's
I'm
really
serious.
lovely parenting.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Okay, so I
And
have
that's
a
a great role
15-year-old
model.
son.
Huh?
Okay, I have a 15-year-old son, and his girlfriend and her friends watch Love Island, and they've actually said to me that they feel disempowered by it, and that they feel that, you know, it makes them feel generally, not just Love Island, but our whole culture.
It's a celebration of the most
Instagram,
stupid
it's
part of this
all
country.
celebrating what you look like, superficiality.
But this is
and
what happens.
women who
This is
actually
so
don't
unfair.
even know what the word
I think it's
superficial means
so
because they're so
unfair
fit.
and so snobby and so classist. There are
absolutely
lots of people
not.
It's
out
not
there.
classist. I went to a
Yes, it is
comprehensive school.
classist.
If somebody was this stupid at my comprehensive school, they'd have been expelled.
Do
To
it
say
classist.
that it's superficial and that it's all about women putting out is just factually incorrect because, as you rightly pointed out, Kendall wanted to move slowly, and Adam, who is symptomatic of toxic masculinity, and that in itself, by the way, is very interesting to have on prime-time reality television because that prompts a whole conversation on Twitter that one wouldn't have otherwise.
Well, these
And
these poor women are being preyed upon by these awful
it's
men.
interesting
Is that it?
how someone
Is that
like
the narrative
Niall,
now?
how someone like Niall is
All
able to
women who've gone
express
into a
his
show called Love Island to have sex with random strangers
It's
are
not about
apparently,
sex.
are apparently
Clue's the
victims
title.
now. Victims of toxic masculinity.
It's
what
not
a load
sex
of flannel.
island. It's
Even
Love
the fact
Island.
that even the fact that they share a bed so early, to me, suggests a really confused message to girls about boundaries and about when you should share a bed, when you should become
That
sexual.
Hayley's sleeping on the sofa.
Yeah.
Most of them
well,
don't even kiss for several weeks.
It's inappropriate, and it's giving girls who are already very confused about sexual boundaries. As I said, I've got a 15-year-old son. I've seen it from age 11. He's had girls sending him topless pictures, OK, that
But
he
that's
didn't
not
ask
as the
for.
result of Love
Exactly.
Island, is
It's
it?
what's wrong with our whole culture, though, and Love Island is representative
It's
of that.
absolutely
It's not responsible for
everything
it,
wrong
though.
with this
I'm saying
country
it is. I'm
in
saying I
that
agree
show.
with Piers. It's our whole
superficial,
culture.
vacuous, it's brain damaging.
It's like a
everything
soap
about it is
opera.
utterly ridiculous. And the idea
People
that
don't
very
see it as a soap
intelligent
opera.
women like you guys, right?
Yeah.
Actually, literally want people to think you like and admire and respect this stuff because it apparently has
Made
all
by
these...
our very own employers, by the way.
And by the way...
One of the most
Do you not think it's
successful
interesting?
programmes
Sorry,
on
Susanna.
television. That's all right.
Do you not think it's interesting watching people communicate and form relationships?
Yes.
Perhaps
No.
it's that you're not interested enough in other people, Piers, and that's where
I'm
it
very
stems
interested
from.
in other people. I'm not interested in complete dunderheads.
It's a
very
fascinating
good
insight.
There's nothing
It's a
fascinating
very
about
good
stupid people
point.
trying to pull stupid people.
Yeah,
But
but
they're
I
not-
work
that's
with
so
the flip
unfair to
side
say
of
that
this,
they're
which is
stupid.
women who've lost their confidence. Maybe they've had a divorce. Maybe they've had, you know, things go wrong in their love
We're talking
lives.
about me, and I
Yeah,
love
me.
it.
Yeah, you love
Annie,
it because
ditto.
maybe you want to avoid deeper, authentic relationships.
You know what?
Both
You know
of
what?
you do.
That's exactly...
Maybe both of you
Now
do.
we've hit the nail on the head.
Maybe you should come and...
Now we've hit the nail on the head.
Just track
Maybe you
back
should
to
come and be
say...
a client of mine and I'll sort you
Can we
out.
track back to say that they're also
You
that
are
they're
typical of
stupid? One of
women I
them-
work with.
They are
One of them is
stupid.
an
They're not
A&E.
stupid.
One of them is an A&E doctor,
Yeah.
and last year there was a landmine disposal expert.
And
I
one
don't
of them's a
think they're stupid.
solicitor.
Yeah. Imagine
because you're
imagine
not-
booking a lawyer. She says, I'm on Love Island. Really? Oh, great. I must book you.
I'd
Business.
employ her. It's because
Anyway.
you're not interested in people and I'm projecting,
I just
apparently.
aspire to something
Now
a
we
little
know.
bit better than these dimwits. I'm sorry.
3
I just
million
think
people
it's
can't be
everything wrong with this
20
country.
past 8.
There, right there.
You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.